It started when my parents got divorced. I mean, that was the worst.
I didn't set out in the first place for it to make me closer with my mum, but it's definitely brought us together in a lot of ways.
I suppose I was going through like adolescent burgeoning of my sexuality, and at the same time my mum was going through her like second childhood thing, so she'd have like lots of boyfriends coming around and getting drunk and trying new things, and I was trying to do that too, but obviously I didn't have any home that was stable to do that in, so the whole thing sort of fell apart and I ran away from home.
My mum first taught me how to draw, and she bought us drawing books and all kinds of like creative toys and things. I'm trying to make a kind of a circular shape of ornaments, so they're all sort of like firing out from this shape here, the plastic bag.
Because I was very mature for my age, I think that she thought I was an adult when I wasn't, and so treated me a bit like an adult, and that was too much responsibility for me. So like, I was 13 and I was doing my GCSEs or whatever, 13, 14, and I would like cook the dinner and like do all these really responsible things, and like my mum was going through a really, really rough time where, you know, she was trying to cope.
She's sort of become my subject, my muse, if you like, but obviously inevitably within that I'm learning about myself because she's my mum, and I'm kind of seeing things, and that's what it came out of actually, because I came home from Skowhegan and I had to move in with my mum because I didn't have any money, didn't have anywhere to live, and it seemed like the honest thing to do, the authentic thing to do, to say, well, this is where I am, this is what I do, this is who I am, let's just explore that and build on that.
I was really depressed when I was 19, and a lot of it was to do with the fact that, you know, I had this terrible relationship with my mum. We went through some really shitty times.
Not very happy at all, and I've kind of not brought enough tools with me for everything I need, because it's not a gallery, is it? It's like it's my mum's shop, and it's not very much space, so it's just dealing with all these kind of things. I should have been finished like a month ago and just been looking at the work or something. A month up to the private view. It never works like that.
The point of all that is that now me and my mum have come back together again, and that's great, and we're really happy, and we're getting to know each other again, and I think that making this sculpture with my mum, we really got to know each other again.
What I'm really pleased about with this show is that it works in the space, because it's a difficult space, because it's an office, and so I'd like to see it in a white cube, see how different it is, but I think it really works in the space, and I really like how you have kind of like the interior workings of the sculpture over here, and then you have the sculpture over there, and they're kind of facing each other, so they're kind of like almost communicating and going backwards and forwards, and it forces the viewer to do that. So you'll like look at the sculpture, and then you'll go and look at the drawings, and so there's a puzzle and you're trying to work it out, and there's not really an end to it. You're getting a picture of so many different things happening, so many thoughts and emotions, and lots of people and lots of interactions going on, and a kind of a whole, like, I don't know, like your mind just going on overdrive.
So So I'm just really, really pleased about now, really, that we've managed to get over all of